Here comes a curtain to put all that on who wants to shame. There'll be cadres dance for all the beautiful and homely. No one will slip away from a spider.
I was a university student and I went to live in Italy. So before, I never used to cook. In my childhood or whatever, you know, just used to like to eat but not really cook. And then I went to Italy and tried this like really simple thing in Sicily, just like sea urchin and spaghetti or something. And I was just like, oh my god, this is amazing. Went back to London, just got obsessed actually. Had a couple of jobs, worked for a film magazine as a reporter. And then in 2008, I just went, you know what, in order to be truly happy, I need to turn my hobby into my profession. You work so hard and most of your life you spend working, so you might as well really enjoy it, I think. So yeah, I quit my job and I went to retrain in Leith's School of Food and Wine. And that's it really, never looked back.
And you met Ollie at Leith's?
I met Ollie at Leith's, yeah. Yeah, he's as insane as he used to be, I love it. I was so pleased when he got in touch. I was like, yeah, you guys are doing an amazing thing, I'd love to come, so yeah.
Shine just like the stars.
It was last year when all of the stuff started happening in Ukraine. I just kind of started talking to my mom, and then I said to her, I was like, Mom, we've got so many amazing recipes, and I've been a chef for almost 5 years now, and I've never thought of doing anything with them. So I was going through a bit of a dark period, so I kind of just started writing these recipes down as sort of almost like therapy or something. And also because it was a really scary time, so I just wanted to get all of them down. And then I don't know what the hell happened, but yeah, within 2 months I had a book deal. They're all in my mom's and my auntie's head, obviously, so I went to Ukraine and I followed them around with my measuring spoons and my sort of scales and stuff. They were like, go away, this is not how we cook. I'm like, I know, but people in Britain never tried Ukrainian food, so we really have to develop these recipes really well. So yeah, so we did it together for a month. We wrote about 120 recipes and 106 of them made into the book. The manti, that's a Central Asian dish. So my grandma basically escaped the poverty of Siberia. It was really tough there after the war. So she divorced her husband, who was an alcoholic, like took her little daughter, they jumped on the train, went to Uzbekistan, because Uzbekistan was like, you know, this amazing sort of, where everywhere else in the Soviet Union people were starving, Uzbekistan was still like, the markets were brimming with like fruit and vegetables and stuff, and there was loads of opportunities there. So she went there, she's adventurous, like crazy, my grandma, with her little daughter, and then on the way there she met my Ukrainian granddad, so she's Russian, met my Ukrainian granddad. They went to Tashkent, had my dad, and then he took her back to Ukraine. She's still there now, like sort of 60 years on. So she's passed on a lot of these dishes that she, you know, was taught by all of these Uzbeki and Tajik people, basically. Borscht is one of the main things. As soon as spring comes in Ukraine, April, you know, dill appears, like first cucumbers, and we lived so seasonally, like we just would eat ferments throughout winter. So the first fresh cucumber that you'd have, it'd make my head go spinning. It's just that smell, it's like, ah! So with sorrel broth, with the green borscht, sorrel is just grows in abundance in Ukraine. So my mom grew it. So as soon as it came, she'd just make this sorrel broth. I just updated the way I serve it, so we put all of the ingredients in and then people pour the broth over, which is a little modern touch, but the taste is still the same. It's a huge extended family. My mom is one of 6, and everybody just, you know, cooks and gets together, and in the summer we sit underneath my granddad's walnut tree at a big long table doing shots of vodka and having loads of lardo and fermented tomatoes. So I wanted to bring it here, and to be honest I was a little bit worried. I was like, oh, people are not so keen, and especially in London maybe, to do this whole sharing thing, but they've been loving it. I had 4 people from Japan yesterday. It was so freaking cool. They're like, oh, we really love the fermented tomatoes and the lardo and the vodka. I was like, yes! So remember when I sent you the email and said, oh, could we put some tables together? I really want some long tables. And then you were like, this is the way we do it anyway. Oh my God, that was such a relief. It was just perfect for me. I so. I think there might be something coming at some point. Nothing too fancy, just like broths, Korean carrots, some manti, vodka, fermented tomatoes, boom.
Done.
Done.
Just please don't open it in Motherland.